Oregon's ballot measure 118 would tax large companies and give all Oregon citizens a rebate, estimated to be about $1,600 a year, no strings attached.
$1,600 is not going to solve every problem that you have, but it's certainly going to help.
Antonio Gisbert is the petitioner backing 118. He says giant corporations aren't paying their fair share in taxes, and Oregonians could use that money to invest in their communities.
Then our economy is going to do better. Particularly our Main Street, our local economies are going to flourish.
But opponents say Measure 118 is deeply flawed, and it would devastate the state's economy.
Oregonians are smart. They know that free money is never free.
Measure 118 proposes a 3% tax on corporate sales exceeding $25 million. State estimates say the tax would raise about $7 billion a year and significantly eat into Oregon's general fund budget, forcing cuts to education, public safety, and health care, and adding to inflation.
They, as consumers, are going to have to pay for this massive tax, the largest tax increase in Oregon's history. And yeah, I think consumers understand that when you tax sales, the natural result is higher prices.
As a result, an overwhelming number of organizations, companies, and political leaders, including both Democrats and Republicans, are opposing Measure 118.
You've got businesses and chambers of commerce and labor, and you've got right-leaning think tanks and left-leaning think tanks. You've got doctors and the teachers. You've got private sector unions, public sector unions, all united, again, in opposition to something that is going to cost Oregonians a tremendous amount, damage the state's economy, and, as Governor Kotek said, punch a hole at the state's budget.
Measure 118 has become the hardest-fought ballot measure this year. Opponents and companies have spent about $12 million attacking it.
To get this coalition united to defeat Measure 118 is like nothing I've ever seen in politics in Oregon before.
And Josh Jones, a Californian who made his fortune in cryptocurrency, has given hundreds of thousands of dollars to support it as a top donor, saying he's interested in universal basic income.
I just want everybody to have a nice base level of wealth, and society functions better. It's more efficient. I've got no skin in the game. I mean, I put some money in. It's sort of an outsized bet.
Evan Watson, KGW News.